Well, hi there. I'm Fenois.
I'm Lobst.
And this is Taxis.
And welcome back to Haze for the PlayStation 3.
We're clambering across some shipping crates. Oh man, this is a first-person shooter.
The shipping crate maze. My favorite.
It's weird. They didn't follow me inside.
Strange. Either they think you're trapped, or there is something inside.
And welcome back to Red Steel, Video 3-1, Fish Market.
This first-person shooter is innovative because in order to get across the island, you would have to use, like, simple machines alongside the physics engine in the game in order to achieve innovative solutions that possibly the game designer didn't even think of. Oh man.
So you're saying that
amazing.
This is going to involve another puzzle where I pick up a bright blue plastic barrel and put it in something to raise a lever?
Source of the distress signal. This is of the utmost importance.
Yes, that's right. Or lower the lever, depending on whether it's above or below
Guys,
water.
I have a breakthrough new video game concept for you. It's called pulleys.
Whoa!
Oh, man.
Fuck.
I don't even
How are
understand
we gonna get
that.
the rope physics to work?
Can
I
we
would
just
be genuinely impressed.
Can't we just press some buttons or collect some chest pieces and a valve handle and maybe some gems?
Is that you? Everyone, hold your fire. I know this guy. Tyr.
That's right.
You have to activate the valve and the gearbox.
No, the ideal solution is to get a key and to flip a switch, and then to have the camera immediately snap to the door that the switch just opened, and then you can cruise over and check out what's
Guys, these are important plot details here.
Oh, hey, what's up, Tyr?
That's right. Hey, it's the guy from the first video.
You remember when I helped you with your gear in the elevator?
What about it?
I turned your nectar gauge down a notch or two so you could see a little slice of reality, sir. Get ready for a big dose.
Oh, man, he looks so tired.
Whoa, it's bodies.
Well, it's not just spare parts.
We let them hit the floor.
So if you need some arms or legs, we got you covered.
Who are these people?
Who? This is Sergeant Nick Cote. This is Lance Corporal Tom Rampton.
I wonder if Wood is in there somewhere.
It's watch strap.
He's my first drill instructor.
His name is Lance Rampton. His title is Corporal Tom.
These are all mantle soldiers. And there's not a single bullet wound amongst them.
What happened to them? Chemical weapons?
It's too much boosh.
Yeah, that's right.
It's got all booshed out.
This war we've been fighting, there was no guerrilla uprising here. No ethnic cleansing. Listen, did you ever see the mantle soldiers dressed in black?
Aren't they all dressed in black?
Those are special forces.
So what you're saying is this is opposing
They
force.
only called them in on black ops. The real top secret stuff. I kept an ear on the radio down here, monitoring. You know all the special forces have been spending their days?
How did he even get here?
I would like to point out that Tyr's voice acting work
Some
is
kind of
fantastic.
Something rare they use to make nectar.
It's all about money. Fucking profit margins.
Damn!
Money, man.
Burning plants so no one else can synthesize nectar.
Is he the mayor of New York City?
No, he's from Boston.
Oh, that's right. Get my East Coast accents all mixed up.
Right now, some Sox fan is just giving the screen the finger.
We have no right to be here.
Hey, I'm explaining the plot here. Come on.
You want to make your game fun? Replace every instance of nectar with clam chowder.
The weird thing
I'm gonna look up who the fuck did this voice. Let me see.
is nectar. A performance enhancer, antidepressant, whatever you want to call it. It killed them. Someone put these soldiers in here so we wouldn't question what nectar does to us. So we wouldn't lose confidence in our cause.
Sergeant Clam Chowder Tyr.
I think there's more to Boston than clam chowder. What about cream pies?
What?
And
the drug.
not being Yankees
I
fans.
don't know. It's controlled remotely from somewhere.
They'd need somewhere on high ground.
Yeah, real high,
Let's
like
see.
nectar high.
Territory.
Control F T A R E.
Gabrielle? Marino, do you copy?
I copy.
It's a fellow named Chad Ellis.
Of course his name is Chad.
That's a pretty bro name.
He's only acted in 2 titles. The other thing is a TV movie named Max Apartment.
Is that like Max Headroom, but...
No, it's the sequel to Joe's Apartment. They're both caveman ninjas.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
I thought he was going to accompany me throughout the entire rest of the game.
Carpenter, when you have all the information, it's easy to make the right decision.
Well, your body armor didn't help you at all.
I love how all the Mantel soldiers literally have blood on their hands.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this game is a master of subtlety.
Oh, for a second I thought that guy was like doing some sort of cool dive.
When you throw grenades, they do dive out of the way.
Oh, well, that's advanced AI.
Let me just
I-
quick do some push-ups.
He has to assert his manliness. It's really too bad that these Mantel soldiers don't bro out nearly as much as your introduction soldiers do.
Yeah.
Or that the rebels don't bro out as much as the Mantel soldiers did.
You know, they should just be randomly, doing that, like chugging beer and chest bumping while they're shooting you.
I think ideally, like a multiplayer environment, you would do like fist bumps and bro hugs and high fives in order to.
Oh, you mean like the press X to bro out button in Army of Two?
I suppose, but I don't know if that actually impacts anything. Also, Army of Two is a bad game.
No, it's amazing.
It was bad.
Wait,
You get into an intense firefight with your friends, and
Are
then
we-
you literally just repeatedly press X until they scream at you.
Oh man.
Are we objectively comparing Haze to Army of Two?
I mean, other than the fact that the first 20 minutes of this game is better than Army of Two, but I think Army of Two has now encompassed this in the total bro out shooting fest
well, Army of Two is like this, but unironic.
Yes.
and fun. I think you're forgetting that.
Oh.
As much as you want to hate Army of Two for being ridiculously over the top in a bro fashion, it is still fun to play.
I haven't played the sequel. Maybe it's better.
It is
Yeah.
no longer 9/11 the game. It's
Yeah, sorry. The part where you're fighting Taliban suicide bombers that have the same AI as the guys from Serious Sam kind of turned me off from that game.
Yes. Yeah, and also the like loading screen tooltip
Yes.
that makes light of it.
and meanwhile,
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm spending the entire game laughing uproariously and pressing X repeatedly to bro out,
Well, you're a horrible monster. We've established that already.
or whatever the bro button is.
Exactly.
No, you press X to Jason.
So are these the Mantel soldiers dressed in black?
No, these are the regular Mantel soldiers.
Oh no, you're down.
Did you die?
Shit.
No, I'm faking my own death because that's a stupid mechanic.
Oh, what was that? That was like the little haze thing.
Yeah, no, see the button that is the Haze button as a Mantel soldier is the fake your own death button as a rebel. I shit you not.
Oh wow.
Oh, man.
The idea
What a
being
twist.
that when you have faked your death, Nectar doesn't know any better, and so it hides your body, so the Mantel soldiers ignore you. Again, one of those features that seems like it was built for multiplayer and then
Forgotten.
haphazardly thrown into the campaign as well.
Yeah, it's almost as though this campaign is introducing you to the game mechanics so as to provide a lengthy multiplayer life.
Oh man, turrets.
Yeah, much like how there have been 2 vehicles in this game so far, each of which we have driven once.
Now there's 2 turrets, each of which you've blown up once.
Yes, much like how we had that great Nectar mechanic for the first, two videos? 3 videos?
I can't remember.
Man, this game had better throw some amazing twists our way because otherwise it's going to be over in the next 20 minutes.
There's still like 6 of these to go at least.
Okay.
Yep, just another 3.5 hours of, brown corridors.
Oh, don't
man.
worry, we'll be in a, I think the next area is beige after this level.
Oh,
Damn.
that's good. I like beige.
Oh, you're sneaking. Thankfully, you don't have bright yellow on, so...
On my first playthrough, I spent a long amount of time in this basement not realizing you could shoot out those grates and that is what you have to do to progress. You can walk around this bottom area forever.
Baddest motherfucker on planet Earth. Who wants my boot up?
Just listen to that dialogue.
was there a tutorial prompt that you skipped or something?
Nope.
It seems kind of strange. Oh, God.
Nice dive.
It seems kind of strange that they would skip over such a crucial mechanic without wresting control away from you.
Making more boosh grenades.
I'm actually surprised you can't, throw a boosh grenade and then run into it to get the effects.
Yeah, that's right.
That annoys me. When you get into a boosh grenade, it doesn't do you any harm, it just makes your camera a little wonky, but I wish that it would actually have the same effect as, oh fuck, what game was that?
Sin Episodes Emergence.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah!
Wow.
Oh, wow, you guys have actually played Sin?
Dude, Sin Episodes Emergence is amazing. One of my
remember-
favorite first-person shooters.
I've never played any of them. I do remember installing the first Sin on my computer, and it didn't work, so I
Yeah, no,
uninstalled
this
it.
is Sin Episodes 1, Emergence, the first episode in the Haze the first episode in the Sin episodic series that came out and was wildly successful and put chicken in who made that game? Level Lord's mouth.
Yeah, Level Lord. Dude,
Thank you.
Richard Gray. You know what's unfortunate? Level Lord is currently making... Well, like, his last game was for Let It Rain Games, I think. And it's like this extremely casual Becky Brogan and the Secret of Mean Manor, I think. Yes, it's like a hidden object game or something like that. Maybe it's secretly amazing, but from all appearances...
I don't know. I mean, I had some fun playing Phantasmagoria.
Oh man, that is an achievement in and of itself.
So I'd like to point out the other Mantle Soldier that we've been seeing, the big dude with the shotgun and the cross-shaped visor on his face, also not the black-dressed Black Ops soldiers that Tyr was talking about.
Seriously? Because they were so black, I couldn't even see them. They faded directly into the shadows.
It's a black on black on black.
Once you go Black Ops,
It's like, sir, we're the blackest of the black of the black.
I don't know whether to cut that or not.
You're gonna join these men in a watery grave, Sergeant Carpenter!
Black Ops soldiers suddenly have to deal with the revelation that they're actually charcoal ops soldiers, and then and there are other Black Ops soldiers that are meant to wipe them out should things go haywire.
There's different shades. There's the white ops, gray ops, black ops, black ops.
50 Shades of Black Ops.
Reporting for White Ops, sir.
Oh no, I'm fake dead.
Oh no.
So I just sit here and chill out for a bit.
And then he just stands there, doing nothing.
And then I take his gun and shoot him with it.
Oh man, he was totally taken by surprise by you rising up directly in front of him.
Yep. I don't know why I'm still hanging onto the Nectar Knife when I could have a real gun also. Also, Nectar Knife.
Yes. Welcome back to Uncharted Drake's Fortune.
Remember that one time that you had to melee a door open in the campaign?
What? Oh, you're planning a grenade?
So here's a mechanic that the game doesn't officially introduce until 2 videos from now, but every loading screen tooltip when you're playing as a rebel just mentions that, hey, you can lay trap grenades.
Which are useful, like, what, once in the game, right?
If that. There, this is the one time it's useful.
Oh no, stormtroopers!
I'm going through this door now. I'm about to go through this door. I'm just about ready to. Okay, here I go.
This is a diplomatic mission.
What plans? What are you talking about? Anyway.
Please tell me he, like, just does, like, a dive off this boat.
That's me!
I think that if I managed to throw a grenade up there just the right way, he would have.
Merino is depending on us!
By the way, my comrades are all South American.
Apparently, when they're near death, they go into the "just kill me" pose.
And I believe the other thing you find out here is that to revive them, all you have to do is just pat them on the head a couple times, tell them they're doing a good job.
Oh, come on, you can do it.
Big ups, bro.
That's not even big ups. It's just, no, you're doing a good job.
You're doing so good.
Very passive aggressive.
Those junkies are in for some real trouble!
You know, the subtitle there says Jack Necks, but it really does sound like they're just saying junkies.
Maybe that's
I think
intentional.
it's the accent.
Maybe it's intentional and ironic.
Irony in a game about super soldiers augmented by crazy drugs.
Oh man,
This is a friggin' cakewalk!
So I'll just lob a grenade in here. This has worked great before.
Oh, good job.
here's a thing that I wish that they had gone into. Like, maybe they actually do it later, and they just haven't introduced the mechanic yet. But withdrawal symptoms. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I think withdrawal symptoms has died.
Well, that already happened. The whole swap segment where you're going crazy is because you're on nectar withdrawal. Or are you referring to something else? You mean like
I'm referring to like if it like still persisted throughout the entire game.
Oh no! Wait.
Well, I mean, like, what should be happening to you because you spent, a good portion of your career all whacked out on battle drugs?
And you're still occasionally exposing yourself to it via nectar grenades and nectar knife?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, so what you're saying is you want the Far Cry 2 malaria mechanic where you have to, like, dose yourself up a little bit over time so you don't start getting withdrawal?
Not necessarily that, just like something that, like, I feel like it would add to the atmosphere of the story.
If every now and then you just started wigging out?
Yes, exactly, and you had to do something to address it.
Well, yeah, and it could just be like the nectar overdose mechanic where everyone looks black and you can't tell friend from foe. You know, that thing that you saw all of once in the main campaign.
Yes.
There seems to be a lot of those.
Maybe they just, had like a fishbowl full of ideas, and they're like, okay, we can only use each of these ideas for 5 minutes.
No, they had a fishbowl of great ideas for multiplayer mechanics, and they're like, well, shit, how do we build a game around this?
Sorry for shooting you in the chin, my beloved ally.
Speaking of which, any word from Demonware yet?
No, not yet.
One day.
He's got a shotgun!
I emailed Demonware, like, just to confirm whether or not Haze was permanently taken offline. It was early this afternoon. Still haven't heard from them.
So if you're lucky, in the next 3 weeks, you'll get a reply.
Yeah, it's fine.
It'll tell you, it'll give you an automatic ticket.
Hey, Demonware, I know that you're owned by Activision now, and you don't have to support this Ubisoft game, but it would sure be nice if you would let us ridicule it.
Yeah. Hey, you're not under the Ubisoft banner, so you want us to make fun of this shitty game, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
I did notice that some of the comments on the first video were something like, how could a company that made something like Time Splitters make this complete steaming pile of crap?
Well, it sounds like Free Radical should have known when it was time to split.
Oh, good lord. So when do you stop wandering around?
When I stop getting lost.
Okay.
Which is never.
I don't know, the hand is just pointing in that direction. It's not specifically saying to go this way first.
Oh.
Sometimes games add a waypoint-based map system, and then sometimes I am unable to make any decisions on my own, and I'm just following the red hand everywhere.
Every game should just have that amazing perfect Dark Zero system, where it's just gigantic arrows on the ground, always telling you exactly where to go.
I'd prefer that.
Seriously?
No.
Good.
No, you just need a GPS voice all the time.
You
That
mean
was like
the Mantel Nav voice?
Yes.
that was like the pinnacle of the de-evolution from like the type of maps in Doom 1 and the type of maps in Gears of War.
The Final Fantasy 13 map.
So what you're saying is that Gears of War is just Doom with another game mechanic tacked into it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah, it's a Doom clone. But we're still using that phrase in 2012, right?
Yes, Doom clone. Exactly.
Not Rise of the Triad clone.
Not Secret Fortress of Dr. Radiaki clone.
I've played that.
Yeah!
You get a baseball bat.
Yes!
Because the premise is you're shot out of like a torpedo tube to kill this crazy scientist.
Also, I'm lost again.
Wow, I never thought that I would ever meet someone who's actually played that game.
I didn't play very much of it because it was terrible. God
Yeah, I
awful.
played-
Good lord.
I played like,
Oh my.
I don't know, about half of it, I think.
Really? You got past the first level. That is an achievement in and of itself.
Yeah, well, this was a couple of years ago. I didn't have anything else to do.
I had it as a kid, and this was like even back in the days when you didn't have very many video games, just because you're a kid and you don't have very much money. It was still too bad for me to even consider playing through.
You ain't winning an Oscar with that act. Quit playing dead.
Oh no.
I love this shit.
So that guy knew you were dead.
Yes,
yeah, he didn't
but he
kill
didn't do
you.
anything about it. I also like how the Mantel soldiers are just as talky on this end as they were when you were one of them, and their dialogue is pretty much unchanged.
Yep, they really want to earn that badass gangster medal.
That's right.
Ready for
Oh, hi, guy.
I was pushing my head directly into his ass.
No, you're just giving him a pat, like in football.
No, if you melee them in the back of the neck, they actually do have a nectar overdose.
Wow, they should maybe, I don't know, get better cables for that nectar distributor
Or,
thing.
put it inside the suit and not on the outside of it.
Maybe they could cover it in armor.
But then they wouldn't have a literal target on the back of their neck.
Then they would be literally jacknecks.
A bunch of arrows pointing directly toward the spot where you're supposed to shoot.
Yeah, I'm sure that
Big red
the version
flashing light.
the version 2 Haze armor has flashing LEDs and arrows. And the planned Haze DLC.
The Mantle soldiers just have a shirt that they wear that has an arrow pointing down. This is Nectar Administrator.
That's
right.
pretty. I like that idea.
Oh no!
Oh, damn.
Better use this amazing game mechanic on the Rebel side to mask how bad I am at this game.
This is the, combat mechanic that all rebels use, even in foreign countries.
Yeah, someone had the great idea that, hey, let's make our game have a play dead button.
And everybody immediately buys it. So,
Just gonna let this guy take himself out.
there's no, real risk. It's not like they're gonna waste a bullet on you just to make sure. Bullets are expensive.
There's this bullet scavenge mechanic in this game where if you're using rebel weapons, you can take the bullets out of Mantle guns laying around and use them. Even though, if you have a shotgun, you can take bullets and turn them into shells. That's
great.
That's how it works, right, Taxus?
That's
Well, that's what a shell is. It's a bunch of tiny bullets crammed together.
those are pretty fancy guns.
Yeah.
Well, it could
they
be
do
like
have LEDs on them.
It could be like the game mechanics slightly modified for Gunslinger Chronicles, where you had one gun that was 6 guns.
You mean Gunman Chronicles, the Half-Life mod?
Yes, I'm sorry. Gunman Chronicles. Which is an amazing, amazing title, by the way, because you get to fight cyborgs and dinosaurs.
Oh, man.
Seriously, the game is pretty sweet. I actually owned a legit copy of it.
Yep, so did I.
I think I managed to overdose all but one of the dudes in here, so everyone's just having a little freak out moment.
They're having a party.
Yeah!
Here comes the boom.
He's chest bumping the air, fist pumping wildly. Did the guy just fart? A little puff of nectar coming out of his butt. Oh, you finally
man.
made it out of the boat.
Yay!
His music is matching the action right now.
Shane, we're going to get you out of there, but you'll need to get across the beach and up into the hotel. We'll pick you up from the roof. Good luck. Shane, some of our soldiers are in the area. They'll meet up with you inside.
Again, where do these people keep coming from?
Maybe the Promised Land has a recruitment center.
No, I mean, where are they coming from in regards to, I just got to this part of the map and they are here waiting for me?
Oh, well, you are their buddy Superfly in this situation.
Oh, right.
They just went through the level way faster than you.
Remember your promise to Merino! Merino is depending on us!
There is a distinct lack of, doors that require 2 people to enter in this game.
Like what game are you referring to that has that
Any
mechanic?
game that has a prominent 2-player co-op, so they have these arbitrary gateways where you need 2 people.
Yeah, that's right. Like this.
Gears
Oh
has
man, this
Resident Evil 5.
gate is too heavy. I need one of my friends to help me.
Yeah.
And one of you slip under it.
That really shitty game where you're escaping a space prison.
Which one?
All of them.
Chronicles of Riddick.
Well, at least it's not like Resident Evil 5 where you're standing there going, Sheva! Sheva!
You're
Sheva!
watching Sheva run into a wall next to you.
Or the best part, when you give her some healing items to hold on to, and she just uses all of them.
Yay!
Good job, Sheva.
Good job, Sheva. See you next time.
Mm-hmm.